Welcome to the historic Reeves Theater and the Martha Bassett Show, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. Tonight on the show, we welcome Heather Pierson and Sean Nadow, Emily Stewart, and it's a great night with some of the finest music you'll hear anywhere. So let's get it started with Martha and the band on an old rockabilly classic from 1957 by Carl Perkins, Matchbox.
Heather Pierson is a pianist, singer-songwriter, song leader, and performer with a passion for cultivating joy, both on stage and off. Her uplifting live performances with her bassist partner, Sean Nadow, delve into New Orleans jazz, blues, and folk. Best known for her ease at the piano and her bell-tone vocals, Heather's songs embody honesty, playfulness, and a desire to share from the heart. From the Delta to the mountains and back again, this duo's performances take listeners' ears and hearts on a journey with their conversational style of musicianship, speaking the language of music with ease and wit. Will you please welcome back Heather Pierson?
Started out just like any day should. By the time I got here, I was feeling no good at all. I should be having a ball. Sometimes you don't get to choose. I've got them low down, dusty house blues. There's dust on the ceiling and dust on the floor. Dust in my eyes, I can't take any more abuse. I guess sweeping's no use. I think I might blow a fuse. I've got them low down, dusty house blues. Hey, what you got? Thank you so much. Oh, what a treat. What a treat to be back at the Reeves Theater. What a beautiful place. And thank you all for coming out and supporting live music. We are from the other end of the Appalachian Mountains. We live in the town of Conway, New Hampshire, where it is snowing right now. That always happens to us. Right after the first day of spring, we get a little blast of winter. And I want to share this song with you that I wrote in that really strange summer of 2020 when we weren't going anywhere. And it didn't take me long to realize that there are worse places to be stuck for a while than the White Mountains in New Hampshire. So this is a song inspired by the beauty of the place we call home. 2, 3, 4. Up here in the mountains, I can hear things like the whole of my life ringing in my ears. Up here in the mountains, I can see things like the movement of glaciers over thousands of years. But down in the valley, in all the hustle and bustle and fray, I spend my nights dreaming about how I can get away. Even for just one day, I want to slow my life down. And I want to know that I'm really living. Want to feel more deeply and more completely, and find the gift in me that's waiting to be given away. Up here in the mountains, I can hold things like a handful of water drawn from deep in the earth. Up here in the mountains, I can remember things like the goodness I've carried from the day of my birth. But down in the valley, and all the noise and neon lights, I spend my days hoping that my dreams will take flight. Maybe they will tonight. I want to slow my life down. And I want to know that I'm really living. I want to feel more deeply and more completely, and find the gift in me that's waiting to be given away. I want to slow my life down. And I want to know that I'm really living. I want to feel more deeply and more completely, and find the gift in me that's waiting to be given away. I want to find the gift in me that's waiting to be given with my whole heart away.
Heather Pierson. So you guys are from New Hampshire, correct?
Yeah.
Every time I look at their schedule online, they're in the Pacific Northwest or way down south or all over the place. Can you tell us a little bit about your touring schedule?
Yeah, we love to go where we're invited to come and do this thing. You know, I always say that I have the best job in the world, just traveling around making music. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So a lot of your music sounds New Orleans inspired to me. Did you ever live there, or are you just inspired by that?
No, we spend as much time in New Orleans as our lives will allow. But yeah, part of me lives there all the time. But yeah, that city and its musical traditions have definitely had a huge impact on my songwriting and on life, really. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. You have such a breadth of styles under your hands and in your voice. Where do you come from musically?
I'm just a kid that couldn't decide what she wanted to be when she grew up, so I just play a little bit of everything. But growing up, my parents were always listening to all kinds of music. Yeah. And my bedroom was above the room that had the good stereo in it, so even after I went to bed, my dad would, stay up listening to all his, Benny Goodman and, Pete Fountain records and, Stan Getz and just everything. And then my mom had her John Denver and Cat Stevens and, so it was just all this stuff just floating up through the floorboards. And I just was just dreaming about it, I guess.
That's beautiful.
Just soaked it all in, yeah.
So Sean, are you also from New Hampshire, or did you guys just meet there?
Okay. I'm originally from New Hampshire.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long have you two been playing together?
14 years?
14
yeah.
years.
We met at an open mic about 14 years ago.
Wow. And the rest is history.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Wow. Well, you have a beautiful sound, and I'm going to sneak right by there and get off the stage. But can you play another song for us?
Yeah, we're going to play another song about we haven't always been this fortunate to be in front of such a lovely and sweet and polite and relatively sober audience. We are, as full-time music makers, we have, we've all found ourselves in places where people are really having a great time, hooting and hollering, but not for anything we did. So this is a song I wrote after doing a lot of people watching from those noisy corners and those noisy bars. 1, 2. He'd rather look at my thighs. I said, talking's nice, you really ought to give it a chance. He said he'd rather drink and dance. Drink and dance. He's gonna have another drink and try to find a little romance. Drink and dance. Drink and dance. Well, some would say that he's thrown his life away, 'cause all he does is drink and dance. And then I watched this big blonde woman stagger up to the bar, and she shot me a look that was brighter than a shooting star. She laughed at me and said, hey, what's your deal? You look like a kid who lost her Happy Meal. I said, thinking's nice, you really ought to give it a chance. She said she'd rather drink and dance, yeah. Drink and dance. She's gonna have another drink and try to find a little romance. Drink and dance. Drink and dance. Well, some would say that she's thrown her life away, 'cause all she does is drink and dance every Friday night at the same old bar by the same stoplight. Well, maybe she's right. Maybe I should loosen up and have a little fun tonight. said, hey, brown eyes, I got a gal here I'd like you to meet. And 2 minutes later, neither one of them had missed a beat. And then I went and put $1 in the music machine, and these 2 young lovers were a sight to be seen. I said, matchmaking's nice, I'm really glad I gave it a chance. And now I watch them drink and dance. Yeah. Drink and dance. They're gonna have another drink and try to find a little romance. Drink and dance. Drink and dance. Well, some would say that I've thrown my life away, 'cause I don't like to drink and dance. Don't like to drink and dance. No, I don't. Don't like to drink and dance. Don't like to drink and dance. Thank you so much.
That's Heather Pierson and Sean Netto. Right on, y'all. The Martha Bassett Show is thrilled to partner with Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, the lead sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. They are the gold standard of health care. The Wake Forest Baptist Davie Medical Center made the Becker Hospital Review list of top-rated hospitals for patient experience, state by state. It's Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, where innovation and compassion meet. We are also very excited to announce our newest sponsor to the Martha Bassett Show, Bowen Town and Country Furniture, Piedmont Federal Bank, Buckeye Advisors and Buckeye Moving and Storage. Founded in 2011, these folks help ease transitions for seniors. Buckeye Advisors makes moving seamless with professional and personal assistance, including turnkey services from downsizing and packing to unpacking and complete setup. You can learn more at buckeyeadvisors.net. Now, let's get back to the beautiful Reeves Theater in downtown Elkin, North Carolina with Martha Bassett.
Emily Stewart plays original songs rooted in folk, country, and blues traditions of the Deep South. She first found her voice in a South Alabama church pew as a child, and her vocal style today harkens back to the Southern sirens of old. Her lyrics and melodies, on the other hand, channel the strength of Odetta, the twang of Kitty Wells, and the softness of Loretta Lynn. Emily is based in Greensboro, North Carolina, and has been a mainstay of the triad and triangle music scene for several years. She's a multi-instrumentalist and has a collaborative spirit, with having recorded with and performed with and written songs for multiple other bands in the region, including the Grand Ole Uproar, Pete Pawsey, and Matty Sheets and the Blockheads. She's currently working on a forthcoming album, Moth to the Moon, a compassionate series of vignettes and stories about everyday people highlighting their wildest circumstances and fiercest emotions. I believe we'll get a sneak peek at a few of those songs tonight. We welcome for the first time to our show, Emily Stewart.
Sunday morning, tires squealing in the church parking lot. After a gun-toting deacon fired a few dozen shots, he fled along 'cause his wife flew out the back door in shock. They found her walking down the highway with a bouquet of cotton. No more long walk, her mind's done gone. Friday evening, angry voice of his, a merciful God, was running hot through his head, invoked the blood of the Lord. She told the children to hide, they knew their mama could not. She'd soon be lady walking down the highway with a bouquet of cotton. No more, no more, her mind's done gone. Afternoon, driving in the sun blazing hot. We just saw a lady walking, dirty, tattered, and proud. He asked her name. She said she forgot she'd been a walking down the highway with a bouquet of cotton. No more, no more, her mind's done gone. Sunday morning, tires squealing in the church parking lot. After a gun-toting deacon fired a few dozen shots, he fled alone 'cause his wife flew out the back door and shot. They found her walking down the highway with a bouquet of cotton. No more, no more, her mind's done gone. No more, no more, her mind's done gone. No more, no more, her mind's done gone. Thank y'all. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the Reeves, supporting live music. Y'all are the best. We really appreciate Martha Bassett having us here today, and I reckon probably she knows about, a lot of the stuff that inspires my songs. Growing up in the backwoods, you end up writing a lot of love songs about rivers. And this one's about sitting by the river and not wanting to leave. Can't see the moon on the river tonight. The light in your eyes is still so bright. The fire in the valley casts a shadow upon our time. succumb to your charms, there you should go, dear. Heartache, grief, and fear, oh, it's been a long year. Searching hard for some kind of sign. I've been feeling the heat, need something simple and sweet. I know your love may never be mine.
Thank y'all so much. I'm so excited to have the band here join me. I texted a friend earlier. I said, can I just take him home with me?
Yes.
Yay!
All of us.
Hooray. So this is a tune I wrote on the way back from a Willie Nelson concert in Alpharetta, Georgia. And spending time with your parents sometimes when you don't see them as much as you think you might, it really gave me a little perspective on the way that Southern women grieve, which is very quietly.
Emily Stewart.
The Martha Bassett Show comes to you from the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's newly renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater, in 1941 it was fully operational until 1977, and then became the Elk Twin Cinema until 1994. Closed for decades after, it was lovingly restored and reopened in 2018. The Reeves has a vibrant lineup of artists all year round. For you bluegrass fans, the Lonesome River Band visits on April 12th. And get your tickets early for Presley Barker on July 13th. The Reeves Theater has recently launched the Reeves Downtown School of Music right up in the street in the old Arts Council building. Through programs like the Evie Good Scholarship Fund, they are a nonprofit dedicated to providing music lessons to all instruments, all ages instruction in group and individual lesson settings. You can learn old time, bluegrass, theory, composition, and more. Learn more at reevesmusic.org. What's next on the show, Martha?
We're going to do a Jimmy Buffett song. But before we do that, some of you who have been coming to the show for a while might recognize the woman to my right. This is Jessie Burdette. Jessie is the youngest of the Dan River girls, and when she was in high school at School of the Arts, she was in this house band, and she went away to Williams College. And tell us, what year you are in school and what you're studying and all that.
Yeah, I'm a junior right now, a biology major, hoping to go to vet school. Yeah, and I'm on spring break right now, so.
We just heard she was in town and insisted that she come. So we put her to work on this Jimmy Buffett song and more stuff coming up. I learned this song as a request for a show that I did about a month or two ago, and realized that it was co-written by Will Kimbrough, who has been on this show. He was season before last, I think. Yeah, so I love that. And I think this was the last song that Jimmy Buffett wrote before he died. This is called Bubbles Up.
When this world starts a-reeling from that pressure drop feeling, we're just treading water each day. There's a way to feel better, be well, set to weather the storms till the sun shines again. When your compass is spinning and you're lost on the way, like a leaf in the wind, friend, hear me when I say, bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There is light up above, and the joy is always enough. Bubbles up. To my friends who are jolly when melancholy knocks, sometimes they let her in to sit and share stories of flops and of glories. It ain't half as bad as the bends. Sometimes living's a struggle, multiply double, but they love it too much for the party to end. Bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter how deep plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There is light up above and joy. There is always enough. Bubbles up. Let's pop a cork to the rough and the right, to the bright blazing days and the sweet starry bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There is light up above and joy. There's always enough. Bubbles up. Bubbles up. Bubbles up.
Thank you. I'd like to feature another band member tonight, Mr. Deshaun Hickman on the pedal steel. He's going to be leading this next song, which I know you will recognize, and Miss Sarah Howell is going to be singing lead on this. All right, folks, it is intermission time, so take this opportunity to check out the merch table and grab a drink, and we'll see you back in here in about 15 minutes.
Welcome back to the second half of the Martha Bassett Show, featuring Heather Pierson and Sean Netto, and Emily Stewart with Nick Bullins. We'd like to say a big hello to all of our listeners at WVTF Music, Virginia's public radio. Lowe's Foods provided our hospitality this evening, and we are proud to say that the Martha Bassett Show artist accommodations are provided by Three Trails, part of the Carolina Experience. They're your boutique hotel steps from the Reeves Theater. These folks have designed 14 units with a modern flair that highlights the building's architectural history. They also have a rooftop patio. If you come to the Martha Bassett Show, you get 10% off your stay. Just use promo code MARTHA10. You can learn more at thecarolinaexperience.com. Now let's get back to the Reeves stage in downtown Elkin with Martha and the band on the Bob Dylan song, Everything is Broken.
Everything is broken. Broken bottles, broken plates, broken switches, broken gates, broken dishes, broken parts. Streets are filled with broken hearts, broken words never meant to be spoken. Everything is broken. Hit the ground. Broken cutters, broken saws, broken buckles, broken laws, broken bodies, broken bones, broken voices on broken phones. Take a deep breath, feel like you're choking. Everything is broken. Broken hands on broken plows, broken trees, broken vows, broken pipes, broken tools, people bending, broken rules, hound dog howling, bullfrog broken. Everything is broken.
Thank you. So I'm going to feature another band member tonight, Rex McGee. You see him on the fiddle with us from show to show, and oftentimes the banjo too. And since Jesse is in town, Rex McGee and Jesse Burdette are going to give us a couple of duets.
A song I associate with Bob Wills, the great Texas swing fiddle player, but this fiddle player, Johnny Gimble, wrote this many years ago, and it's always been a real test of a fiddler's mettle, so why not pull out a hard one on Jesse, you know, just for the fun of it here. Okay. So, the Gardenia Waltz. Okay, so we just barely missed, I guess, the most famous day of the year for Irish music heritage here on Sunday. So we're going to do you a couple of things that you might hear at one of those St. Patrick's Day bashes somewhere, you know. So some jigs and reels here. We've got, I don't even remember the names of them. Does it really matter? Jigs and reels. Here we go.
Wow. Jesse Burdette, Rex McGee, and Nicholas Falk back here. Just amazing. There was some dancing backstage. The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Hugh Chatham Health. Hugh Chatham Health offers virtual care services 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Hugh Chatham Health Virtual Care allows you to access a healthcare provider at a time that is convenient for you. If you're in need of medical assistance, you can schedule your appointment with a Hugh Chatham provider by downloading the Hugh Chatham Virtual Care app. TMBS is also supported by our fine business friends of the Martha Bassett Show, Icon Custom Builders, Buckeye Advisors, Piedmont Federal Bank, and Bowen Town and Country Furniture. Local and family owned since 1956, American brands by skilled craftsmen, using fine design and engineering and still producing beautiful furniture right here in North Carolina. Would you please welcome back to the stage, Emily Stewart.
Hey, y'all. We got a little tune for you here from the hills in North Alabama, up near Muscle Shoals, close to where I went to high school. And if you've never been there, you probably need to go check out the K. Underwood Memorial Coondog Cemetery, just so you know. Y'all might want this guitar.
Freedom Hills, Alabama, up by Cherokee. There's a little old cemetery older than you and me. The first dog to be buried was a loyal Kern hound named True. 3 feet down, and that cold-nosed hound can still make his hunting buddy blue. Many a man is given a kind of eulogy, with his mouth just slightly trembling here beneath the holding tree. Goodbye, preacher and Felix, crooked old Ruby's head. 3 feet down, and that cold-nosed hound can still make his hunting buddy glad. Oh, 3 feet down, and that red-bone hound can still make his hunting buddy blue.
Tell us more about this Hound Dog Cemetery.
Well, it's up by Cherokee in Alabama, up near Muscle Shoals, and basically, I know that some of you out here might have coon dogs, and if you do, and if you would like for your coon dog to be buried in the coon dog cemetery, you're going to need 3 testimonials. There's no paperwork involved because it's Alabama, but you're going to have 3 different people testify that dog has treated raccoons successfully at least 3 times.
Wow.
And these monuments are magnificent.
Wow.
Just a lot more, they just get them a lot more gussied up than they get like a human memorial stone in a human cemetery because we love our dogs.
How old is this cemetery?
I think it may have been founded around 1922.
Wow.
When Troop, that first dog, was buried. And it just kind of mushroomed from there. I went up there with my mama a while back when I was in town, and we tried to do a video of the song in the cemetery, and it scared the bejesus out of me because as soon as I got through the song, we did the whole thing, and then at the very end, this gust of wind came through, and it was howling with me. All of them were howling with me. And I listened back. I still have not listened back to the recording again because when I first listened to it, it sounded like a total different man from North Alabama. It did not sound like my voice. Wow. Is what happened. So we're just going to let that one lie.
How did you end up in North Carolina?
I went to Guilford College,
Okay.
where the Quakers hang out over in Greensboro.
And you stayed?
I did.
We're so glad.
It was real friendly.
So I am a pie aficionado, and so is my friend Lee Spears. We have pie competitions. So Emily might be able to beat us in pie competitions. Tell us a little bit about your love of pie.
Well, I tend to like to bake some pies, especially with the lattice crust. You get the lattice crust going, and you're brushing on butter, and you got, it starts to be a scene happening. One time I came home from a show and made 2 blueberry pies, and everybody was like, "How did you finish 2 blueberry pies by the time we got home?" And the trick was my friend had some ginseng eye drops that I think they might be illegal. But they were from Japan. He had ordered them from Japan, and I put those energy eye drops in my eyes, and I made 2 pies in 15 minutes flat.
Are you a lard crust or a butter crust person?
I do the butter crust because I'm pescatarian. So.
Okay. Well, what's your name? Oh, who is this fellow you brought with you here?
This is Nick Bullens. Yeah.
Nick, welcome. Nick, where are you from?
Stokes County.
Stokes County.
Walnut Cove.
Yep.
Local boy. Wonderful. Well,
There's a good swimming hole up there.
Okay. I'm not on this one.
So speaking of baking things, my grandma, she was one of the few Southern Baptist ladies in South Alabama that had lived by 11 commandments instead of 10. And the 11th commandment was, "Thou shalt not put honey in the cornbread except on the Lord's day." So this is about wanting something you can't have.
Oh, every time you smile, boy, it's a special kind of sweet, like honey in the cornbread, in the middle of the week. I'd really like to love you. I'd really like to love you. My body down beside yours, to get me into trouble. I'm trying to behave, but every time you touch me, yeah, no hope can wait. Suddenly, you got me blushing. You try to lead me astray. 'Cause every time you smile, boy, it's a special kind of sweet. Like honey in the cornbread, in the middle of the week. Well, I'd really like to love you. I'd really like to love you. My body down beside yours, hold you longer than a day. But how is the trouble? I know I'm gonna hurt to leave you in the morning. I'm gonna want to stay. These Alabama bad roads gonna carry me away. They call me to my baby. You're gonna hold me all the way. 'Cause every time you smile, boy, yeah, it's a special kind of sweet. Like honey in the cornbread, in the middle of the week. But I'd really like to love you. I'd really like to love my body down beside yours, hold you longer than a day. My body'd like to try you. Oh, darling, it's a shame.
So I believe we're going to do the title cut to your new record now. Am I right? And on the recording that Emily sent us, I heard Laurel and Dossett's voice.
You know, she likes to bake pies too.
She does. She does. I know that.
And I didn't even realize that her family comes from around the same area, Bay Minette, Alabama, where this pie recipe came from. So if y'all are bakers, just take notes on the chorus. The whole recipe's in here. I don't even have to write down a grocery list.
Beautiful.
Lemon chest pie, buttermilk pie, like a moth to the moon, to the table I'll fly. Lemon chest pie, juicy and sweet, slice it at a party in the July heat. Quarter pound of butter and a cup of sugar too, 3 fresh eggs and a shot of lemon juice. Buttermilk, vanilla flour, cornmeal too. Bake it in the oven to a golden hue. Lemon chest pie, buttermilk pie, like a moth to the moon, to the table I'll fly. Lemon chest pie, Buttermilk pie, like a moth to the moon, to the table I'll fly. Buttermilk pie, tangy on the tongue, buttery warm when the evening at home. Quarter pound of butter and a cup of sugar too, 3 fresh eggs and a shot of lemon juice. Buttermilk, vanilla, flour, cornmeal too. Bake it in the oven to a golden hue. Lemon test pie, buttermilk pie, like a moth to the moon, to the table I'll fly. Lemon test pie, buttermilk pie. Come to find out it's the same dang pie. Same dang pie, it was all a lie. They were night and day in the eyes of this child. How alive, but it's a darn fine pie. Like a moth to the moon, to the table I'll fly. Lemon test pie, buttermilk pie. Like a moth to the moon, to the table I'll fly. Lemon test pie, buttermilk pie. Like a moth to the moon, to the table I'll fly.
This is Emily Stewart.
You are listening to the Martha Bassett Show on National Public Radio, live from the Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina. The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, your one-stop travel source for the Yadkin Valley and beyond. If you're looking for hometown charm, historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining, come stay a while in downtown Elkin. Elkin is a small town with a big community. So whether it's downtown events, music, hiking, or just paddling the Blue Water Trail, you can let Explore Elkin help you find your trail. Learn more on Facebook or at Explore Elkin. Support for the Martha Bassett Show also comes from these fine downtown Elkin businesses: Mountain High Metals, the Elk Pharmacy, Yoga on Main, Coley Hall at the Liberty, Angry Troll Brewing, Yadkin Valley Quilts, the Wisdom Table, and Elkin's cutest little cocktail bar, Fruition. What do we have next, Martha?
I'd like to do a Sarah Howell song. This is called The Plow.
Preparing for new life to start. Why dig so deep? Why make me bleed? I've grown attached to this grass and these weeds. One day I'm told a garden will grow, but all that I'm doing is kicking up stones. Take a deep breath now and leave your safe spaces for all. Look for the birds eating the worms, dug up and brought to the surface in turn. 2 seeds are sown, just one will grow. What will take root or die, nobody keep doing your part. The tilling and weeding, the barrenness might break your heart, but listen in close, still there's a pulse, the heartbeat of mystery that cannot be known. This desolate So furrow the ground and furrow your brow. Nobody promised that you'd never.
Sarah Howell. Hey, this is Ben Singer on the organ back here, and Nick Falk on the drums. Will you please welcome back Heather Pierson?
Okay. Sorry. What a fantastic night. Yeah. Y'all having a good time? Having a great time. It was fun dancing up in the balcony during the rest of the first set. This is a song I wrote to remind myself that I'm lucky that I get to complain about things. Does that make sense? Yeah. And I very often go to nature for inspiration. And so this was inspired by the 4 very distinct seasons up in New England. Of course, that's just before winter, and just after winter, and mud season. So, yeah.
We've had 4 mud seasons.
We have. It's probably another one waiting for us when we get back home. 2, 3, 4. Old man winter can be such a pest. I just shoveled off the front porch. I'll let the sunlight do the rest. And underneath the snow, seeds wait to grow. How do they know? It's anyone's guess. The rains in April become the flowers in the spring. The world wakes up and every creature with a voice starts to sing. I try not to complain every time it starts to rain, and instead remember all the goodness that it brings. Because isn't it a miracle to be alive? To feel that spark of passion along your spine. So whether it's evolved this way or been some grand design, I'm gonna take this life and make it mine. But the springtime rains can be so cold, so I try not to hit those frogs as they jump out in the road. I pray that they might find a safer place and kind around the next turn. If I may be so bold to say, isn't it a miracle to be alive? To feel that spark of passion along your spine. So whether it's evolved this way or been some grand design, I'm gonna take this life and make it mine. And then summer's long hot days will give way to fall, and slowly paint a picture on the forest so tall. In a slumber so deep, Mother Earth goes back to sleep. Isn't it amazing that she wakes up at all? Oh, isn't it a miracle to be alive? To feel that spark of passion along your spine. So whether it's evolved this way or been some grand design, I'm gonna take this life and make it mine. So whether it's evolved this way or been some grand design, so much. So I'm gonna play a newer song for you. I've got a new record coming out later this year, and although if you're hearing us for the first time, these are all new songs. So I suppose if I was a teacher and assigning homework, this would be the assignment that I would give. When was the last time you slowed yourself down long enough to feel your feet on the ground? It takes a lifetime to learn, and only one breath to forget. When was the last time you tried something new? Something that you think is not really you. It takes so long to discern. The stuff you don't do is what you most regret. So get out there and feel something. Leave behind your worry and doubt. Get out there and feel something. Find out what you're all about. Do you remember when you were a kid and so enamored with everything you did, and then your life took a turn, and in your grown-up ways you were set? Oh, if only you could go back somehow and tell yourself everything you know now, but there's no way to return. So tell that kid in you not to fret, and get out there and feel something. Leave behind your worry and doubt. Get out there and feel something. Find out what you're all about. The clock is running and so are you. These mindful moments and chances are few. So take them while you can, and I will too. I feel it too. Get out there and feel something. Leave behind your worry and doubt. Get out there and feel something. Find out what you're all about. That's what it's all about. Thank you. So I got a question. Does it ever get cold enough in North Carolina that when you go outside your nose hairs freeze immediately? Does it ever get that cold here? It definitely gets that cold in New England, and this is a song I wrote on a very cold nose hair freezing kind of night years ago when I was still living in Maine, and I got home from a gig, and I was standing in my driveway and just looking up at the crystal clear sky, billions and billions of stars, and just thinking about the fact that some of the stars that we see in the night sky very likely don't exist anymore. And I just love to contemplate things like that. And there was one star in particular, it could have been a planet, honestly, but it got me thinking. And so I wrote a song about that special night called Starlight. A single star thrown out into space, offering up what little light you have. Over millions of miles, for millions of years, light still shines on your behalf. Sparkling like water in a stream, a beam of light so delicate and so long. I can only hope to be like you and keep on shining long after I'm gone. I'm amazed you were here, and still I can see you so clearly. Your light is so bright that it burns right through this winter night. I can't be afraid of the dark of night as long as there is starlight. We are single souls thrown out into space, offering up our little light while we can. Our time is so brief. In a little while we'll all be gone. So let your light shine now for every woman, child, and man. And the fact that you're here and that I can see you so clearly, it's nothing short of a miracle. It's something so rare and beautiful. I can't be afraid of the coming night. No, we can't be afraid to shine our light. No, we can't be afraid to live our lives as long as there is starlight.
What a fun day this has been, and a fun evening. Thank you so much for being with us. If this is your, thank you. If this is your first time, could you raise your hand? Yay! Oh, lots of you. Excellent. I hope you'll come back. We do something different every time, and we're just so grateful for you being here. Will you please put your hands together for Emily Stewart? And for Heather Pierson. Deshaun Hickman. Rex McGee and Jesse Burdette. And the rest of this fine house band. We're going to end with a song that Heather wrote, and she's going to lead us on it, and it lends itself for singing along. So I think by the end you'll all know the words, and we encourage you to sing with us. Thank you to all of you for being here.
I'm so glad that my joy came back to me, came back to me. I'm so glad that my joy came back to me, came back to me. Yes, I cried and I prayed until that was the day that my joy at last came back to me. I'm so glad that my joy came back to me. I'm so glad that my joy came back to me. Yes, I cried and I prayed until that was the day that my joy at last came back to me. Yes, I cried and I prayed until that was the day that my joy at last came back to me. Yeah, we hope your joy came back, y'all.
Thank you all for tuning in and to our beautiful live audience. Let's hear it for Heather Pierson, Sean Netto, and Emily Stewart with Nick Mullins. How about our fearless leader, Martha Bassett? We featured Sarah Howell, Rex McGee, Deshaun Hickman, and Jesse Burdette tonight. The band tonight was Nicholas Falk, Russell Kelly, Deshaun Hickman, Rex McGee, Sarah Howell, Ben Singer, Jesse Burdette, and me, Pat Lawrence. Jeff Irving, James Bricky, and Doug Williams of Electromagnetic Radiation Recorders handle the sound. We had Nick Bassett, Danny Carr, and Brady Reed providing our video broadcast. Bevan Dyer manages the stage. Miranda Carr is out there selling the merch. We're here at the Reeves Theater in beautiful downtown Elkin celebrating the second day of spring. It's the Martha Bassett Show. Good music for good people. Come see us in the lobby.